everybody to Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. But this is season 7. Episode 8, man. If y'all missed those episodes, man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is on my YouTube channel, man. Y'all can check that out, man. Dear Cupid with a Q, not a C. You put in a C, that's not me. But man, I want to say, man, if y'all don't know y'all love language, don't worry about it. Send me a hi. I can send you a hi. Put in the comments. Hey, when you take this love language quiz, man, take about 5, maybe 10 minutes, depending on how fast you take it. But always go with your first mind, never your second mind. And if you don't know these love languages, man, it's quality time, words of affirmation, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Man, I hope y'all enjoy the show. It's gonna be a great show tonight, man. If you have a question that you want to ask me, this is the Ask Cupid segment of Dear Cupid. So all you have to do is put Dear Cupid in the comments, followed behind your question. If you don't have the Dear Cupid in the beginning, I won't notice it. You gotta put Dear Cupid. That's the point of the show. But man, like I always say, man, keep your language clean and your hearts open, man, because this is Dear Cupid. So we finna bring up to the panel. We got a special co-host who's gonna grace us with her presence tonight. And y'all make sure y'all hit her with a face, show her some love. We got Cupids. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say it. Cupids Cree. It's the Cupids Cree Cree. Oh, it's the flowers and everything. She came ready. And, okay, hold on. I need some flowers too. Oh man, hold on. We connected. I ain't connecting. Hold on.
Look, I disconnected too. As soon as you put me in the box, my beats disconnected, so I had to take them off.
Okay, there we go. Now we connected. Now I can hear you now. All right. So Creek, let them know what you got going on the app, man. When you stream, what you got going on, and how long you been on the app. You know.
Okay, so I've been on the app for a little bit over a year. I really don't have too much going on. I ain't even gonna lie. I stream randomly and I have candid conversations and light shows. That's it.
It's the candid. Okay, it's the candid. Okay. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, y'all make sure you hit it with a fade. She be vibed out over there. She the lights will have you just drawn in because you're gonna sit there and she probably won't even be in the camera too long. But when she in the camera, she'll have you laughing, engaged. She's amazing. So she like, Cupid, you better stop. But man, like I said, this is the Ask Cupid segment of Dear Cupid. So if anybody has a question that they want to ask, or a scenario they want to throw into the comments, or Cree, if you have a question you want to throw out there, Dear Cupid at the beginning, and we're gonna get this thing started. So the full the stream is open. It's open. So anybody have a question, anything, you can put it in the comments. Don't be scared. Look, this is what is this for. This is what it's for. I want to know what y'all thinking. I want to know what y'all talk about in y'all streams. I want to know what's going on outside. Like what kind of relationship y'all looking for. All that. I want to know. So write those questions in the comments. All right, hey, if you don't want to put it in the comments, you can send it to my Instagram. It's Cupid underscore sincerely. And you can send it to my Instagram to my messages and I can read it here anonymously. So hey, leave me alone. It was a struggle. It was a struggle.
I get tongue tied too. It's all right. It's okay. All right.
But like I said, this is the Dear Cupid Ask Cupid segment. So Cree, if you have a question, I see Queen Kona came in. But let's start it off. You ready?
My question. You ready for my
Yeah,
question?
yeah, let's go.
Okay, okay. So let's say you're in a relationship with someone, they say something to hurt your feelings, and you respond, "You really broke my heart." And that person says that you're overreacting. How would you feel?
No, no, what happened? Because like
Okay,
it was a long.
it's a story. It's a story. So let's say you and your partner get into a conversation. That person
Okay.
says something that hurt your feelings. You express that, okay, that really broke my heart. You hurt my feelings.
Hmm.
And that person responds, or response is, you're overreacting.
Okay. So that's one of the flags right there. That overreacting, when you tell certain people, that's like a red flag when you hear overreacting. Like that's one of those pet peeves. Don't ever tell somebody, oh, you overreacting, or you need to chill, or you need to calm down. That's one of those triggers and say, oh, so you saying and that's where your arguments come from. That's where you gotta defend yourself. Like, I'm overreacting, okay, yeah. So you saying
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
over.
I'm gonna show you overreacting. You want to
Yeah,
see
so
overreacting?
basically, yeah, that's not good. It's not the point of overreacting, it's more not doing the show. Not doing the show. It's not the point of, see, I'm about to kick you out.
It's
Um,
okay. You got to stay focused. Stay focused.
okay, so basically it's not the point of overreacting, it's the whole point of understanding that person. Um, and I understand we have disagreements, we have different things that we talk about, but you have to accept that person's thoughts and opinion on different things because we're not the same person. So some things you have to compromise, especially if you're in a relationship with that person. So you have to listen to that person's opinion, their thoughts, their feelings, so you can understand that person better. You may not agree, but you have to listen to make the relationship better. You have to listen. Once you listen and actually figure it out, then it'll be step one, two, three. Hello, and then you will know. So at the end of the day, don't that oh, you're overreacting. Let me tell you something. Everybody gonna have a reaction to some type of situation that goes on. So it's not an overreaction, it's just a reaction. But it tends to go up or down because depending on how that person feel in that situation. It may be an advanced reaction or it's gonna be a low reaction where, hey, I felt kind of, it made me feel some type of way. I'm just letting you know how my feelings are right now. So I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and it's kind of coming off a little anger, but I still love you though.
Right. You
So
said
yeah.
you said that keyword over and over and over and over. Listen.
Hmm.
So, in
Hmm.
my
Yeah.
opinion, I feel like by saying you're overreacting, you're dismissing that person's point of view. Like
Yep.
you said, their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions. How can you say that you care for somebody and you are willing to shut down how they feel? That's telling you to shut up and quiet your voice because it's not worthy to be heard, in my opinion.
Facts. Facts. Look, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and we talking about something and it's something that I actually made a mistake in and told that person not out of anger of anything, it's just the way I said it. It may come out wrong to that person because it wasn't worded correctly. And then that person will feel some type of way. Some people won't even say anything or kind of backfire. They'll just hold it in and they'll come back and say, you said something earlier that kind of, crossed me the wrong way, but I just couldn't react to it because it kind of cut me deep. So I'm coming to you now because then if I would have flashed out or if I would have escalated the situation, it would have been bad. So now I'm talking to you now because I felt some type of way. Some guys will forget about that. Some guys will be like, "What are you talking about?" And it,
And then that's infuriating for women a lot of times
mhm,
because it's like, how can you address like this? This is something that really hurt me. It hurt me to my core, and I can't even
mhm,
talk about it because you don't even remember.
yep,
But please
and
don't dismiss the fact that the shit happened, especially if she's upset about it.
mhm,
If you forgot about it, be like, I apologize for forgetting about it. Please tell me what happened so I can make this shit right.
language.
Oh shoot! Damn it! Let me. Oh God! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Please. Trust me.
Well,
Sorry. I
if
got a potty mouth.
y'all
Thank
are just tuning in, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Please excuse Cupid's cree in the box for her language. It is supposed to be a clean show, but hey, sometimes we have all little potty mouths every night.
you.
But we're gonna keep it going. Um, like I said, this is the Ask Cupid segment of Dear Cupid, where you get to ask me or the panel, which we have our co-host, our special co-host, because Queen Bee couldn't make it tonight. But hey, I know she wishes she was here. But um, so like I said, make sure you put that Dear Cupid with a Q, not a C, because my name starts with a Q, not a C. In the beginning of your question, your scenario, all that, because Cree forgot, but we're gonna let it slide.
Oh dang it! See, I said dang it. I said dang
All
it.
right. So we're gonna move on to the next question because Cree wanna say all the S's and the D's and all the alphabets and stuff,
Lo siento
onomatopoeias.
mucho. Lo siento.
Now we speaking in Spanish because I don't listen. So
Disculpe.
all right. So I have a question that I came across actually that was sent out to me. Okay, so dear Cupid, I have commitment and trust issues, and I feel like it gets in the way of me building strong relationships. What should I do about it? To tell you the truth, everybody has commitment and trust issues until you actually build that trust and commitment to that person. Like nobody can say that they're gonna always have trust to somebody. Like you have to build it. You have to earn that trust from that person, or that person has to earn that trust to you. Like you don't know um if that person will hurt you in the long run. That's the whole point of building it. So little small things as just earning the trust out of just doing something small can gradually open up that trust towards that person. Now I ain't saying go out and trust everybody. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you $100 and I don't want you to go and spend it," and you don't know the person you just gave him $100. You give me $100, I ain't gonna spend it. But but commitment and trust, it is hard, especially in trying to build a strong relationship, because a lot of people are scared about being committed in a relationship because they don't know that person is going to cheat, that person is going to have some type of infidelity. So I say that's the right word, right? Infidelity, yeah, that's
That's
one.
it.
Okay. um so, and then trust as well, because you don't know if that person is gonna lie to you. That person is gonna use things against you. So at the end of the day, um, trust and commitment, it has to be earned. It has to be worked on, and especially if you've been into past relationships where you lost that trust for that person, and so you're trying to go into the next relationship trying to figure out if you can trust that new person or be committed to that person. So at the end of the day, it's all personal preference, because everybody has that problem with trust, especially going into something new and trying to build something strong. So take it step by day. I mean, step by day, step by step, day by day, because you never know. Something might work out. Sometimes it's life. You get good batches of apples, and sometimes you get bad apples. So that's what it is. So you just gotta try it and see what you think, Cree.
I think it's important for us to like have confidence in ourselves and what we bring to the table and not worry about what that person is doing all the time, like over obsessing over what that person could do.
Mm-hmm.
Putting your best foot forward in the relationship. If that person steps outside of the relationship and do what they do, trust and believe it's going to reveal itself.
Yes. Over
Sometimes,
time it will.
yeah, but sometimes we can sabotage ourselves, our relationship, because we are so consumed with the idea of losing a person to somebody else that we lose sight on building and reaffirming that relationship and making that relationship strong.
Well, sure, like I said in one of my old shows, to make a great relationship, a strong relationship, it has to start with the perfect foundation. Just like you building a house or building a building, you have to have a solid foundation. You got to be able to communicate. You got to be able to trust each other. You have to be able to communicate. You have to have that solid foundation. So if no solid foundation, no communication, no transparency, no trust, is not gonna, that building's not gonna hold. That building gonna fall. That love gonna fall. That relationship gonna fall because you don't have no foundation. You're gonna try to build a house from the top and try to go to the bottom. You can't do that. I understand that's how most pyramids are started, but hey, but it's not this house. I'm trying to teach you something, but you don't know about that. Yeah.
I think my opinion is we should always have some level of skepticism. Like we should,
Mm,
like you said, we can't be 100% gung ho
mm,
as far as trust is concerned. So like preparing our heart for the inevitable or the possibility of there being infidelity could help us in the long run be able to stomach a breakup.
yeah.
So that's why I say it's so important for us to build confidence in ourselves and understand who we are, our self-importance and self-worth, and know what we bring to the table. Because people at the end of the day, we could be disappointing. We can be disappointed. We can be disappointing to one another. We're not going to always get it right.
Hmm.
End of the day, you have to know that you did everything that you could to be the best version of yourself and to be that person for that other person.
Facts. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. At the beginning of a relationship and trying and actually letting that person know that you love them, you open the doors for them to actually love you and hurt you at the same time. When they, I'm just letting you know, anybody, when you welcome someone into your love life and you actually share that with them, you're opening the door for them to actually hurt you and love you at the same time. Is is up to you to actually decide which one you want them to do. You actually have to put forth some effort and you gotta let them know, hey, I don't want to get hurt. If you hurt me, it's not gonna work. At the end of the day, you gonna love me or you gonna hurt me? Which one?
And we have to be vulnerable. And we will be
Yeah,
vulnerable at times.
yeah, we humans. We humans. Definitely. But I want to welcome everybody to Dear Cupid every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Man, I love doing this show every Saturday. If you missed the other episodes for season 7, this is season 8. You missed the other 7. You can go on my YouTube, check out my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dear Cupid, with a Q, not a C. I'm telling you, if you put a C, you ain't gonna find me. Put a Q, you're gonna find me. You're gonna see is a big red picture of me with Cupid on it. But man, if you don't, like I said, if you don't know your love languages, they're quality time, words of affirmation, act of service, receiving gifts, and physical touch. Man, we're gonna get into this next question because Cree, she had a scenario question, threw me for a loop for a little bit. And like I said, if y'all have a question y'all want to put in the comments, man, go ahead and put Dear Cupid with a Q, follow behind your question, or your scenario, just put it in the comments. We're gonna answer. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna cross reference. We're gonna give you some tips, some advice. Hey, it's up to you guys if you want to take it or not. So, mhm. so um, you got another question, Cree, or anybody in the comments?
Okay. Dear Cupid,
Mhm.
thank you. Have okay, you're having a serious moment. Another scenario question. You're having a serious moment, right? And you say
Mhm.
something, and that person laughs. How do you feel? Like, how are you supposed to take it?
Mm. That person laughs, and you're trying to be serious. I would think that you take me for a joke, and my words doesn't matter to you, and to the point where when I'm actually trying to be serious and truthful to you, all you can do is laugh in my face or take me for a joke, and I'm not a clown. If I'm really trying to open up, especially when a man is really trying to open up and tell you something that's serious, it can be it could be something dealing with his feelings because most men don't share their feelings to a woman. So when a guy actually wants to tell you something serious and something about what's going on with him, especially dealing with like financial or his like how he's feeling in a relationship, especially if he's not accepting or if he feel like that you're not actually trying to make this work and you're trying to basically sabotage or hear listen to everything on the outside and you're not trying to listen to the man that's actually trying to push everything to actually get it right. So if you laugh at something like that and I'm trying to be honest and true to you, I'm gonna have to let you go. Like if I'm really trying to be serious to you, like why would I keep you around if we actually sit down and actually talk and you laugh in my face and I'm trying to tell you that I actually want to be committed and actually marry you down the line and you laugh, wow.
Because
That's
you're being vulnerable, right? You're
yeah.
being vulnerable. You're having a serious moment. You may be asking a poignant question, and that person laughs.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm like, if you laugh in my face, that's like you don't even accept me or this relationship. You take it for a joke, like it was something just you just wanted to just try out just to see what was gonna happen. Yeah, no, ain't gonna work. Go ahead and cancel that. Yeah, that's yeah, I'm not doing it. Laugh in my face, I'm breaking up with you. The hardest thing to for someone to do in a relationship is to break up. That's the crazy thing. Once you get in a relationship, the hardest thing to do is break up because you become so emotionally attached to that person. I don't care what you say. You can say you can break up with somebody and go move on to that. You still gonna have some type of emotional attachment to that person. It could be one day, it could be a year, it could be. I'm telling you, if you really had feelings for that person and you actually be around and talk and actually share your emotions and feelings to that person, you're gonna feel some type of way after that breakup, hands down.
And if you don't, you got to question whether or not it was real to begin with.
Facts. So that breakup, yeah. Like the crazy thing is, I don't think I ever broke up with anybody. I don't think I ever broke up with nobody. That's a question I want to ask y'all. People in the comments. Have y'all ever, ladies, I know y'all ladies ever did. Ladies, have y'all ever broken up with someone? Ladies, have y'all ever broken up with someone and actually felt some type of way after? Like you felt like you did the right thing, but you also didn't do the right thing. Like, did y'all feel that way? Queen Cone, you just different.
Okay, okay.
See?
Somebody asked a question in the comments, but you did not put Dear Cupid
Yeah, if it don't say Dear Cupid, I don't see it.
with a Q, not a C.
So, but yeah, y'all lying because I know y'all done broke up with somebody. He, Y'all done
Okay,
broke up
listen,
somebody that felt some
listen,
type of way.
listen. I
What?
tried to break up with somebody, and then they was like, "You don't really want to break up, do you?"
See? And you was like, no. You just had it in the back of your mind, like, I do want to break up,
Like
but
I do,
but
cause you not listening to me. You don't. You not listening. You ain't
uh-huh.
acting right.
And the crazy thing is, you will say you want to break up, especially like when a guy do something crazy. You'll be like, I'm breaking up with you, and you're like, why? Because you're not listening to me. Well, I'm trying to. Hey, stand up. Who's saying stand up? I ain't stand up. He'd ask my husband for a divorce. That's when
Baby,
I'm.
I didn't even do that. I just left it. I left it.
Look, this one. If you divorce me, I'm gonna say death do us part.
That's that Louisiana coming out.
death do us part,
Don't
baby.
eat the gators, y'all. Don't eat the gators. Mm-mm.
Uh-huh, yeah. You wanna go fishing?
You don't want to go fish. You don't want to go fish. You don't want that there.
Yeah. I'm just saying. But like I said, man, hey, if y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Um, I'm just saying, I'm playing with y'all. I'm really playing. I don't really do that. I just heard that from somebody. It was a comedian. So I ain't gonna do nothing like that. So ladies, don't fret. I'm not gonna, from death do us part and all that. If I'm committed to you and we actually do have like a hiccup or some type of disagreement, I'm not gonna just jump the gun and say I want a divorce or I want to break up. Try to work something out. Try to compromise. Try to see what's the problem and fix it first. If you can't fix it, yeah, then we gotta talk about how we gonna Because I don't like to leave relationships on bad notes, especially especially when kids are involved as well. So you also got to think about that too. So, um, like I
Okay,
said,
I
if
got
y'all well go ahead then.
I'm sorry. Somebody asked the question, and I can't get it out of my head. I know they didn't put it back in the comments, but
Well,
they
erase it then. God,
but okay, so they asked, what if that person laughs because they have a nervous condition?
oh, so now we the Joker now?
No, no, no. There are people out there. Yes, that was you. There are people out there that do have nervous conditions where their default is to laugh. But let me tell you something. That default laugh sound different from, yeah, I've seen it too. I've seen it too, but it's different from somebody laughing at what you're saying.
Okay,
And
so my default laugh is what? Like that's
see,
a
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's different. That's different from like a hard out. You
yeah.
just laughed at me.
hmm
Like that came off like, hold up, wait, huh? What? Huh?
Yeah, that's like, wait, I wasn't ready for what you just said, so I like it kind of caught me off guard. So I'm
And,
wait,
and,
hold on, whoa, what?
and that was a punch. Like that
Yeah,
laugh was a punch. Like you felt that hit.
yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying, but still
So
though, don't
it,
laugh.
you can differentiate between the two. You can. And if that
Don't laugh.
person, yeah, 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 but if that person have a little disability,
Yeah, they need
that
to
other
fix that
person
discipline.
already knows that. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
your partner
that's
knows
where
that.
that's where you're supposed to talk about that before the situation. Like that person needs to tell you this before we get to that situation. You're supposed to have already in the mind say, okay, if I tell them how I feel about a serious situation that I want to talk to them about,
That's when hey, I know they gonna have they got this nervous condition where they're gonna probably laugh, they're gonna probably chuckle, and I gotta know that because we spoke on this in the beginning of our relationship. That's where if that person do have that type of down the line. Crazy thing is, most of the time when you're dating someone, you come across different things that that person does. So down the line, you will actually like basically know what possibly what will happen. So
And you
like you
pick up on
said,
nuances.
you will pick up on different things like when someone lies, they'll probably stutter, or when a person is feeling nervous, um, they'll probably stumble over their words. If someone feel kind of frightened or not serious about a question, like something that they're trying to react to, they'll kind of look around. Like you gotta think about certain stuff like that too, where you can catch their eye, or if a person like is probably lying to you, they don't look at you, they'll turn their head, or they'll bite their lip. Some people do different things. You can bite your lip, they twinkle their nose, their eyes are roam, um, they'll
I
move
do
their
that.
hands. Like, yeah, it's different things. So it's a lot of different things that you can pick up down the line, especially like when you actually pay attention. When you pay attention to somebody, when you're dating them and getting down to a relationship, when you get to a relationship, you already know what they're gonna do most of the time because you didn't already seen it. Like when you talk to somebody, how they react to different situations, how that person gestures are, how their body language is when you're talking to them, are they really engaging and actually listening to you? It's a difference between listening and paying attention. Like you can listen, but you ain't comprehending what I'm saying. It's paying attention and comprehension, right? Hello? Look, she like, God dog it.
Listening.
Look, I'm trying to look. I'm trying to teach you something, but I'm just saying, like when someone is trying to tell you something and you just doing everything else, you're not giving that person that undivided attention. You're not paying attention. You're basically focused on something else. You hearing, you probably get bits and pieces. That's selective hearing. My mama say I got it all the time. I be listening. It's just my left ear. I can't hear you through the right ear. Something wrong with my right ear. But that's why I got an AirPod in the left ear. But but like I said, there's a difference between listening and paying attention. So at the end of the day, pay attention, comprehend, and really listen to what that person has to say. It goes both ways, not just for the ladies, not just for the men. It goes both ways. So at the end of the day, listen, pay attention, because you never know that person. Thank y'all for the roses. Thank you. I appreciate the gifts. So I have another question. But for the people in the comments, like I said, if y'all have a question y'all want to ask, a scenario, put Dear Cupid in the comments. It can be Dear Cupid. How many girlfriends you had? Dear Cupid. What's the longest relationship you've been in? Like different stuff like that. You just throw them out there. This is the Ask Cupid segment of Dear Cupid. So, but I have another one. All right. So this is another one that I came across as well. Dear Cupid, what is an appropriate amount of time to get off any dating app when you start up dating someone? Hmm. We are on a dating app, right? This is my baby face. I was born like this. Um. So what I found out was, um, basically we always recommend that once you have that conversation, you have to talk. You like when you get into a relationship with someone, especially on a dating app, or especially if you meet somebody, streamer, whatever, have that conversation. Are you going to continue to be a streamer? Are you going to continue to be on this dating app if we're in a relationship? That conversation has to come up, because when you get to a relationship, all that has to stop. So basically, this is how I look at it as exclusively, you both need to delete the app and focus on the relationship. There you go. My focus is definitely in the that's what I'm saying. This should be a very straightforward conversation so that both of you understand the rules about what are you committing, what you committing to. You're committing to a relationship that you're pursuing, even though y'all met on the a app, a platform, whatever, streamer, non-streamer, just you're meeting on a dating app and you want to become serious. You don't want to continue to be getting X, Y, and Z extra messages from different people and you're in a relationship. That's where extra stuff come from to sabotage a relationship. Then, temptation start to kick in for the man, woman. Hey, just because, I'm just saying, things start to come up and then you be like, okay, I didn't mean to. I was going to delete it. I never got a chance to. That's an excuse. Once you're in a relationship, you should not have no dating apps on your phone. Once you're in a relationship, all that needs to stop. Don't message nobody on Facebook. Instagram has to stop. Like, people always say when I'm in a relationship, I can't like nobody pictures. You can like pictures, but don't inbox them. Don't message them. Don't leave comments saying, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." This You need to do that to your woman or to your man. Let them know. Like, they got some people that will accept that, but most people, when you're in a relationship, will not accept you going and leave somebody picture on Instagram and saying, "Oh my God, I like how your outfit look. It's so amazing." You need to put on that mother talk about, "Dang, my girl would love that outfit." Go on that mug and say that instead. Or, oh man, my man, he'll like these shoes right here. Cause the chick wearing shoes on Instagram, but you looking at her because how she look, her body, her hair, her face. Let Tell it to your woman. That's what I'm saying. Like, put it out there saying you actually acknowledging that you're in a relationship. You're actually showing that you're not acknowledging the woman that's actually wearing it, but you're acknowledging the person that you're with to possibly be wearing it or be that type of like style, hair, all that. Like, man, my girl look fire with that. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to her and say, "Baby, look, I wish you get your hair looking like this. This would be interesting. Just something different. Try this out."
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What? What?
Don't do that. I'm telling guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You
Hey,
gonna
I'm
kill
just
the
saying.
Please don't do that.
No,
Don't
it's
do that.
not. No, it's not.
No, don't do
No,
that. Look,
no, no, it's not. No, it's not. I've actually done it
thank you,
before.
baby.
I've
Thank you.
actually
Thank
done
you.
it. I've actually done it. Like, I actually was in a relationship. She actually sent me a picture of a guy with some shoes on. I ain't taking no type of way.
That's different. That's different. A guy talking about a woman's hair is touchy. Or what
Hmm.
another girl wearing because they like, okay, look, you looking at her. Why you looking at her? You need to be looking at me. Like, why
I
why
am
you
looking at
showing
you.
me a picture?
I sent you a picture of her.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I am a woman and I know. Now, women, we are fashionistas and we can help our man out type
But
thing.
the
It's
crazy thing
different.
is, you would send us pictures of women saying, "Man, I'm gonna get this right here." What's the difference?
There's a difference. I'm telling you,
What's the difference?
women and men, we're different. We operate different. What you would do in a certain situation and how it will come off on us is different. It'll
Mm.
translate differently. I'm being real. Thank you. Thank
But I'm
you.
just
Thank you.
like,
It will
I've
come over
actually,
better than me
I've actually
actually
got
looking at a
pictures.
woman.
I actually got pictures from the person I was dating. It was pictures of a woman in an outfit that she sent to me talking about, "I think I'm gonna buy this outfit. How you think this is gonna look on me?"
Different. That's still different because she is picking out the person and modeling them in the shoes. But when you do it, when you send it to us, it will come off. I'm just telling you how it is. It'll come off as you are desiring that woman and you want me to look
Send the
like
pictures
you.
of, like, you got a woman with her nails showing
Just telling you
and
how it's
she
gonna
like
feel.
this, and I
Look,
seen a picture like, "Babe, these nails will look fire on you."
No, baby, no, because you were drawn to them nails on that woman. That is how it's gonna read, honey. I'm
Mm,
telling you.
I think me and Minnie
See,
on the same page. Me
touch you
and
with
Minnie
that.
on me and Minnie on the same page. All right. So we're gonna jump into the next. I think it depends on it depends on the person. I'm like some people, like I said, some people accept it, some people don't. I've actually had people that accept that. Like some women, if you walking out somewhere with your spouse or whatever, they'll be like, "Dang, babe, that girl got a fat," and she acknowledged it. I've
That's
actually
some
been
people. I get it. Everybody is an individual. I get it, but I'm talking about the average woman.
booty different. Booty different, like, dang. But I'm just saying, like everybody's different. No, you're like the woman is telling the guy, "Dang, babe, look, the girl got a big booty. Check out."
But they could be
Like,
polyamorous, they could be swingers, they could be a little open about certain things. It depends on the couple and
don't
the
tell her
person.
look too hard. Just glance. Just 2 seconds.
I'm just saying, especially early in a relationship, you got to figure that shit out, you know. And it always boils down to communication.
Please excuse Cree with her language. Like I said, this is supposed to be a clean show. Uh I want, like I said, welcome to Dear Cupid every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. This is season 7, episode 8 of Dear Cupid, the Ask Cupid segment, where you get to ask me Cupid with a Q, not a C. If you look for anybody else, that's not me. It's with a Q. Um, if y'all have a question, y'all can send it to my Instagram. We can answer it on the next show. Um, is Cupid underscore sincerely, and you can send it to me anonymously. Anonymously. Oh my god, I always get it tongue tied. And if you don't know your love language, don't worry about it. You can send me a hi. You can take the love language quiz. Take about 5 minutes. You can learn your love language, learn how to feel that love tank in a relationship. Once you pursue that relationship, find out, different things you can do to spice up that relationship with that love language. You got quality time, words of affirmation, receiving gifts, active service, and physical touch. Man, so like, look, I'm telling you, it's gonna open up so many doors to so many different things. It's not just about relationships when it comes down to love language. It's also with friendships, your workplace, your everyday life, how people approach you, how you accept people. So at the end of the day, yes, Gary Chapman, you already know what it is. Take that love language quiz. Um, I will send it to you. Don't worry about it.